Hello, this is Cochise Pearson. I'm back at you again with a great video on how to establish yourself as a high caliber person in terms of commanding respect. Now, if this is your first time watching this video, I want you to hit that subscribe button. And if you like my content, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. Well, for number one, it's essential that you always do the right thing. For example, some time ago, I found a wallet and there was $800 in that wallet. I found also a picture ID of that person along with their name. And I went on Facebook Messenger to contact that individual. We met up and I gave them back their wallet. You always want to do the right thing. When you are sincere, people will be able to feel it. Number two, I always emphasize the importance of loving yourself. I know that we go through some serious challenges in life. However, it's important that if you get laid off from a job or if you're going through like a tough breakup with your mate, I understand that we sometimes feel sad. And that's natural, but you do not want to become a person who is stagnant. You got to get back on your own 2 feet and love yourself. And that could be either meditating, running, riding a bike, whatever. You figure it out, but you got to love yourself. Number three, I always say it is imperative that you hold yourself accountable. Why? Because a lot of times in society, when we fail, we like to point our finger at others. But you know, I have learned from personal experience, when you look in that mirror and you see that reflection and you see something that you don't like, it is your job to fix it. It is your job to make sure that you never allow yourself to become a victim. If anything, you want to be someone who is self-sufficient and able to have deep pride. And you do that by holding yourself accountable. Number four, you got to take care of your body. And a lot of times we get it twisted. We think that when people work out, especially in the gym, building weights, that it's going to benefit you physically. It doesn't just benefit you physically, but also mentally and emotionally. And I always stress the importance that when you are going through a tough time in life, you want to establish a regular routine of working out because it helps to alleviate stress. And trust me, when you are able to take care of your mind, and this is strong mentally and emotionally, you will be able to succeed as a happy person. And I want to pivot to walking away from toxic people. If you have friends or family who are just very excessive in terms of just putting you down or making derogatory statements or, popping up at your home unexpectedly, crossing boundaries, you got to learn how to walk away. Do not tolerate anyone who is disrespectful, because when you do, it drains you. So you got to learn how to walk away. And when you do, it goes back to what I was saying previously. It's all about loving yourself, but you got to muster the strength to walk away, particularly when someone crosses that line. And lastly, I always say that you got to step outside your comfort zone. For example, years ago, I feared public speaking, but now I welcome the opportunity to speak at different events, and I'm at the middle of that room up front giving a speech. Why? Because I make sure that I control fear and I never allow fear to control myself. I say that because it's important for you to always make your dream a reality. Now, if you have a dream of becoming, let's say, like an airplane pilot or, going back to school to get your degree, whatever, you make that happen. You got to step outside your comfort zone. And when you do, you are a very happy person, and it shows on the outside. You heard it from me, Cochise Pearson. And if you like this content, again, I want you to give me a thumbs up and you hit that subscribe button. Thank you.